Good evening, everyone. Hi, Facebook fans. Hi, Instagram fans. Hi, LinkedIn fans. I hope you're all doing really well. Thanks for coming to join me on the show this evening. It's Make It Happen Live, and my name is Spencer Lodge, if you didn't know that already. So tonight we're going to be talking about some interesting subjects, but before we do, let's lay down what the rules are for our Facebook Live every week. Rule number one. Make sure you use that heart button and that thumbs up button and let me know that you're liking the content or you're loving the content, okay? That would be great, gives me great feedback so I'm happy and then I can give you more energy. On top of that, this video, okay, this Facebook Live, why don't you share it? Why don't you just press that share button right now? And if you press the share button, your audience can see this content too, and it can probably add some value to those people that wouldn't necessarily know how to find it. So I would really love it if you go and press that share button. It would make me really happy. And remember, the more shares you do, the more energy I've got, the more I'm going to give, the more I'm going to teach, and the more value I'm going to add. And by adding that value, you are going to have the opportunity to take those tools with you tonight and go and try and implement them tomorrow, okay? So really, really important that we do that. Now, what kind of week have you had? Because this week we're talking about leads, all right? The big word, leads, okay? And that's what I'm going to discuss with you, how you get red hot leads. So if you're out there and you're watching and you've just signed on, please, excuse me, please come and say hi. Please let me know that you're there. Just come and say hi right now. Just type in the comments box, hi Spence, so that I know that you're there. You don't have to participate all the way through and it be some session where you've got to comment all the time. But guess what? If you do have comments and you do have questions and you want me to answer those questions, I want to answer those questions for you. And if you let me answer them for you, hopefully it will give you the kind of knowledge that you're looking for as well, over and above what I teach today. So please come in and say hi. Emma's got my laptop right now. He's just logging through the system. Once I know that you're all there, I will get started with it. Now, what kind of day have we had today? Well, we got over the loss of England, didn't we, first of all? They lost to Spain last night in the football, which was a bit miserable. Wasn't so great about that. Serena Williams lost in the tennis at the US Open as well, which was a bit of a cloudy event. So, yeah, that was a bit disappointing too. However, here in Dubai, we have some amazing news. And that amazing news is it's getting a little bit cooler. We're enabled to go out just a tiny little bit more, okay, than we were. You can't go out all evening, but you can go outside. Don't forget the day still, that's not possible, but you can go out in the evening, even though it's humid. A couple of shout outs I'd like to mention. One of my students, okay, a guy called Joe Woodhouse. He's got a page on Facebook called Family Wealth 101. He's been producing video content now for a few weeks, and it has been phenomenal. He's done an awesome job. He's a financial advisor based in Abu Dhabi, looks after clients all across the Middle East, and he's really very good at what he does. But I've been trying to work with him so that he could create content and create an audience online. And by golly, by gosh, has he taken it seriously and done some incredibly creative stuff. All on his own, no previous experience, didn't know how to edit, didn't know how to film. And in fairness, we took a couple of months just getting him comfortable in front of the camera. But Joe, you've done an incredible job, mate. I just want to say a big, big well done to you. And for all of you out there that don't know Joe, go to Family Wealth 101, go and have a look at that on Facebook. And why don't you follow him and see what he's doing? Because maybe you can get some ideas from what he does, some tips and some tricks and stuff that you can maybe model or even steal if it's a good idea, okay, and use it for yourself. So big shout out to Joe. On top of that, okay, I just want to shout out to the guys at the Capital Club. Guys, really appreciate the stuff that you're putting on down there for us. Really valuable to be able to get me down there to help people and help these young entrepreneurs and these busy entrepreneurs grow their businesses. So I just want to say thanks very much indeed for that. Right, there's my thanks. What questions have you got? Are we ready to go? Give us the computer. How far have we got? Nearly? No. Oh, dear me. Oh, my God, I forgot. I forgot.
Don't say it.
I forgot.
Don't say
I know,
it.
I forgot. I've got to say it.
I don't want to.
Sadly, okay, I am going to be losing my cameraman, filmmaker, Amma, who's here. You can't see him, he's behind the camera right now. I'm going to be losing him to 4 o'clock tomorrow morning because he's going on vacation for a few weeks, which, to be honest with you, is a little bit difficult, but he deserves it because he works so hard. However, not only is he going on vacation, he's going to get married. So, yay! Congratulations, Amma. You're getting married. And what day are you getting married?
14th.
14th. So all of you out there, come on, let's wish Amma, okay, many congratulations and best of luck for his wedding on the 14th. He's going to Paris to get married. How romantic to get married. He doesn't do it like all the rest of us, somewhere sensible. No, I'm going to go to the world's most romantic city and I'm going to get married there. And I tell you what, I've given him some shit over the last few weeks and teased him a lot about it. But I genuinely, absolutely delighted, mate. And I really wish you the best. Genuinely, I do. Okay, so with marriages, then after marriages generally comes, what comes after marriages, Lizzie? A little bit of batter, little tiny feet, little babies. Okay, so who knows? Maybe we'll even have some junior cameramen coming to work for the Make It Happen family. But also, one other thing to remember is that Amma next week after his wedding is actually going to what film festival?
Girona.
The Girona Film Festival, where one of his in Spain, one of his, I know where Girona is. I'm not American. I'm not American. So Girona Film Festival in Spain, Amma has one of the short movies that he made has been nominated for an award at that film festival. So, you know, incredible stuff. You know, it's so exciting to see how he's growing as a professional and developing his skills and his contacts and just really his craft, you know, mastering his craft. And some of you would have seen the videos that we produce, and that's all down to Amma. The editing, the design, that's all down to this guy here that's just totally into it. Don't ever take him into a camera shop. Don't ever take him into a shop that does lights and stuff like that, because you'll lose him. It's like taking a kid in a candy shop. It's like, he's gone. Where's Amma? He's gone, he's away. And he gets excited and he comes out and he's like, Spence, I need the credit card, I need the company credit card. We need to buy more kit. And I'm like, but we've got 11 cameras and 900 lights. He's like, yeah, but this one's the latest, best one ever.
True story.
Right. Let's talk about leads, okay? Red hot leads. Come and say hi. Guys, I need my laptop, so get me my laptop so I can say hi to everybody, please. Get it to me right away. Okay, I can say hi to everyone. I'm going to talk to you about how we can create, okay, red hot leads, okay? Red hot. Not just leads, but red hot leads. So what do I describe as a lead? What's a piece of data? Okay, what's a red hot lead? Well, a red hot lead to me is someone who's really interested in your product and service and wants to talk to you and wants to listen to you so they can learn more about it. That's a red hot lead, okay? Someone that's really interested in what you do, and they're interested in learning more about it from you, and they're prepared to spend their time learning about it because they're genuinely very interested. That to me is a red hot lead. Now there's other types of leads, isn't there? There's inquiries, okay, that are kind of lukewarm inquiries, and then there's data, which a lot of people here in Dubai seem to think is the kind of be all and end all. Let's get names and telephone numbers. And from those names and telephone numbers, let's cold call the living daylights, okay, out of this city with all of our products and services. And whether that's people calling from banks offering credit cards, whether that's real estate brokers phoning up trying to get you to list your property with them, whether it's financial advisors trying to flog you their insurance products or savings plans, whether it's recruiters trying to bother you, getting you to use them as a recruitment company. This cold calling world that we live in, to be honest with you, is a world, as far as I'm concerned, which is the worst form possible. Now, the reason I say it's bad, because I know better ways of doing it, because I was the cold caller. So I was that annoying person that got on the phone and made cold calls to you. I was that annoying person many years ago that convinced myself that cold calling was warm calling. Now make it a warm call, okay, with some silly terminology that I would use to try and justify it. I would have a telephone call that was rather than trying to sell them something, I'd be an educational call. I'll call them up and I'll educate them. And so to me, okay, that's not how the world's supposed to be. Right, I've got the laptop here now. How have we got? Okay, Naeem, nice to see you. Guys, come and say hello, please. Really important that I know you're there. Mark, how are you? Kieran, how are you? Good to see you. Arshad, okay. Everyone's saying congratulations to you, Emma. Okay, Ed Busco, how are you, mate? Michelle Cash is on. Mark, Naeem, there's a whole bunch of you here. Okay, for those of you out there that haven't come and said hello yet, come and say hello. Come on, come and say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Let us know what questions you've got. We're going to be talking about leads today, okay? Who else have we got on here? Okay, guys, please come and say hello. There's a whole bunch of you. Right, okay, so red hot leads. What's a red hot lead? Well, traditionally, people would look at leads as being something different to what it actually was. And so I'm going to give you a list of the things. So get a pen and a piece of paper now, okay, and write down these things that I'm going to tell you that you can do that are going to help you create lots of leads. I've got a list of 10, 11 different things that I'm going to go through with you here tonight. Okay, just share this information with you, let you use that information. And anything you don't understand that I talk about, just comment. What actually does that mean? Don't worry about a difficult question. Don't feel like you're an idiot asking a question. Just ask the question. Get it out, because I'm sure some other people are thinking about it too. Okay, right, some other people coming on. How you doing? Bench stretchers on. Mika, how are you? Nice to see you. When was your opening line when you used to cold call? Kieran, I've forgotten. It was so long ago. I don't cold call anymore. Okay. So don't even take me down that path. Oh, that made me shiver. That made me go, oh, I didn't like that for a minute. Okay, let's talk about what we're going to deal with here. Number one. Now, I'm going to take you through a process that I use to generate a massive amount of leads, okay? Now, I do, as lots of you will know, seminars. Now, years ago, the way that you'd get people to attend a seminar is you'd send a bunch of emails out to people and then you'd chase up making loads of phone calls, chasing them up, inviting them to the seminar. And that was laborious, time consuming. On top of that, you had to pay for the venue, and paying for the venue was a bit of a pain in the bum as well. So I decided that that wasn't the best way to go about it. I needed to learn another way. Now, the seminars that I run nowadays, I get approximately 150 to 200 people attend a seminar. And what I use is Facebook ads. And those Facebook ads, some of you may have seen, because you've probably been on the receipt of some of those Facebook ads. Those Facebook ads are designed, okay, to offer you the opportunity to come and learn about what I do at a seminar, and those ads explain what I'm doing. It's called a landing page, okay, with that ad. People click into it and they learn about me, other people saying things about me, to third-party recommendations, all built within this landing page. And what happens is that people get the opportunity to come and learn about a subject, which is what the subject is that I'm teaching, and they turn up at a seminar, and you probably get on the registration of those Facebook ads to get 200 people in a room. You probably need 800 people to register. Now, if 800 people register, 25% of that group of registries, okay, then attend the event. So let's move forward from going to landing pages, okay, with Facebook ad campaigns, which the awesome, incredible Matt Wilson from Einstein Marketers runs from me. Again, go and check out Matt Wilson. He's on my friends page, but go and check out Einstein Marketers. He produces content, really good audio content, all for you free on Facebook for you to watch. So go and check Matt out, okay, and you can get the basics of what goes on in there, or the mechanics, should I say. So I run Facebook ads, I get 800 people to register, 150 to 200 people turn up at the seminar. At that seminar, I know those people have got out of their armchair, they've driven across town, okay, and they've turned up at an event of an evening, a weekend, a weekday, whenever it may be, okay, because what reason would they come? Because they're interested in what I do, okay? They're interested in what I'm selling. So I now have got, okay, 150 to 200 people in a room. Now, I'm not talking anymore one-to-one. I'm now talking one-to-many. And by talking one-to-many, this gives me a much better chance let's say a seminar runs for 3 hours, a much better chance, okay, of being able to close way more people than I would if I was selling one-to-one. Real estate brokers, financial advisors, recruiters, a lot of you guys are selling one-to-one. Okay, you go and see one person and you talk to that one person. So for me, sell one-to-many. So if I was doing this for the financial services industry, I'd be doing seminars where I talk to people about financial advice, and at the end of the seminar, I would have given these 250, 200 people the option to book an appointment in my diary, and I'd use an automatic diary like Calendly, where people can just go in on their phones and choose a time that's convenient for them to have a one-to-one with me. So imagine you run Facebook ads, invite people to a seminar, they attend the seminar, and you want to generate really red hot leads at that seminar. Not necessarily sales, but we can talk about both. You generate those red hot leads by educating people. Now, if you educate people for 2.5, 3 hours, they will see you as an expert, which is what you are. You've asked nothing of them, you've just been teaching them, and so they value your knowledge, they value your experience, and they feel that they can trust you and you're credible. Then when they've got that knowledge and they know you're expert and you're credible, then they'll feel very, very comfortable booking an appointment with you. Now just imagine this, if you're selling as a financial advisor, how many new prospects can you see a week? 10, 15, 20, I don't know, whatever number you work to. Imagine you could see 15 new prospects a week. Well, out of 150 to 200 people, let's take 200 as the number, at least half of those people will turn in to first appointments. Now imagine you having a full diary for the next 6 weeks on the back, okay, of running a seminar with Facebook ads, okay, that runs for 3 hours. Now, I know some of you might have some questions. So if you've got any questions, let me know. Susanna, how are you? Rohit, how are you? Nikki, how are you? You are sold on your own voice. All right, Nikki. Cameron, how are you? Gaz, how you doing? Aman. Okay, a whole bunch of you on here tonight. Thanks very much for coming on. This is exactly what I do. Add value, then follow up. Okay, Kieran, excellent stuff. So yeah, add value, educate, and you can do that. Now a lot of people say, well, I can't do a seminar. I don't know how to do it. It's very easy to learn. You can learn to do a seminar. You can learn to share. You've only got to create a PowerPoint presentation teaching what you know, remember. And if you teach that group of people what you know, then those people will feel that they've got in their car and they've driven somewhere to come and learn from you. So they've already bought into you. They're already interested. Now imagine if you educate them for 3 hours, 3 hours of your time to educate to get 100 people in your diary. Just imagine how powerful that would be. Just imagine how great the outcome would be, because every then one-to-one you do afterwards with those people, because they trust you, because they already know that you're credible, you don't have to sell them anything. They now have a need. They're already, by saying they want a meeting with you, they now say, I have a need. I have a need. And so the sale is nearly done when you meet them face to face for that first time. So it's very, 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 very powerful. Now, let's imagine you were trying to sell at that event rather than an appointment or a meeting. Let's say you were trying to sell a product or a service. Again, you have to build a presentation, which again isn't too difficult. I have a presentation I use. You're more than welcome to look at mine and steal my ideas. Okay, there's a percentage of this room that will buy. Okay, let's say that 20% of the room buys. Well, if there's 200 people in a room, 20% means 40 people are going to buy. Bang, after 3 hours. Let's say 10% of the room decide to buy. That's 20 people that will buy. Bang, after 3 hours. When have you ever made 20 sales in 3 hours before in your life? When have you ever done that when you sell one-to-one? You haven't. To make 20 sales for most of you, that's a good few weeks worth of work. And in many respects, some of you, it's a few months. So it's really important. Blah. Okay, Amir, how are you? Rohit, come and join us, ask questions, let us know what you want. Okay, it's really important that I get that feedback. So, now you could say to yourself, what about if I do a webinar? Because obviously some people know I do web classes. A webinar falls along the same thing. You run Facebook ads, you invite people to a web class. Now, a web class means they haven't got to get out of their chair, so they're staying at home. However, the cost of conversion the cost of lead generation will be much cheaper because you haven't got to pay for a venue. So there's that cost that you save. And you can teach people by running a webinar. Now again, spend 3 hours teaching 100 people at a web class. Half of those people will have a one-to-one with you. Half of those people without doubt, because you've taught them, you've given before you've asked to take. People always get their defenses up if people are asking for something from them. That makes sense? Hopefully it does. Chris, how are you? Christian, Cuss in Africa, how you doing, mate? Sean, how are you? Guys, come and say hi. Come and say hi. So, seminars and webinars generate massive amounts of red hot leads, like really red hot leads. And if only I knew this, some of you will know I've been in financial services, or I was in financial services for many years. If I'd have known about webinars and seminars 15, 20 years ago, there's no way in the world I'd have done anything else. Okay, the power that would have come from that would have been huge. Okay, if I was running a sales force of 100 people, just imagine if I was to do a seminar once a week, I'd be generating 100 hot leads a week, 100 leads a week for each person. Imagine how good that would be for everybody. Imagine if you could do even more. You could do them in different countries, in different parts of the world. Just imagine the impact that would have. And it's not difficult. Don't sit there in your brain going, well, I haven't done that before. I know what I know and I'm going to stick to it. Open your mind up and realize that there's a world of opportunity out there on your laptop and you can take advantage of it. James Gormley, how you doing? Chris, how are you, mate? Okay, good, Sean, I'm glad you're enjoying the advice. Right, so that's the first thing. So webinars and seminars, run Facebook ads and do that. If you don't know how to do these, the mechanics of this, get in touch with me, okay? Private message me or WhatsApp me, get in touch with me, email me and say, Spencer, I'd love to do it. I don't know how. Can you point me in the right direction? And I will help you do that, okay? I literally will help you do it. I've got a team of people that will help you do it, you know? At the end of the day, you're going to have to pay these people, but bear in mind, it's better than paying someone to work on the phones for you, isn't it? It's also better than sitting on the phone yourself. So just bear that in mind. Okay, that's the first thing to think about. Next thing, okay, as we move on, okay. Number 2, okay, have you ever thought of creating, okay, a promo video? A promo video is a video promoting you, your company, and your services. It's 3, 5, 10 minutes long, whichever you want. If you create a professional promo video and you then get that out to your audiences on social media, or you then send it out even further by paying Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever you want to for advertising, you will gain interest of people that see that professionally put together promo video, and they will then inquire if it's done correctly, okay? Promo video, what do? You teach, you add value, you get it out to lots of people, you show people the value you offer, you show people the difference you make. You then have on your promo video your existing clients talking about how happy they are with what they've received, what they've learned, and how they've benefited. And then you've got something that's very powerful to use, and you will gain lots of interest. So a promo video is a really, really good idea. Oh, number 3. Okay, next one. Okay, blogging. Now, a lot of you go, oh no, I'm a salesman, so blogging's not for me. Do you know that you could produce, so I'll give you an example. I can produce a video and then it goes onto YouTube. The subtitles on that video can then be taken and put into a document. That document then could be a blog. So not only is there a video to watch, there's subtitles under it. In places that you can't post videos, you could post a blog, and that blog literally comes from the words you were talking on the video. So it's actually really, really easy. Again, if you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that, contact me, I'll put you in touch with the right people. It's possible to do so. So incredibly easy. Technology now is helping us do these things. If we don't use these tools, it's going to be a problem. People like to read. You know, there's lots of people that like to read stuff, and they learn by reading. Think about how you learn. Do you learn by watching? Do you learn by listening? Do you learn by being practical about it and do it yourself? I learn, and you'll notice because I use a whiteboard, I learn from pictures, all right? So I really, if you give me a diagram of something, I learn it very quickly. If you just tell it to me though, invariably I get stuck with it, okay? So I've got to see a diagram so I could follow it. I'm sure that you'll have those types of things. So just tell me how you learn, which ways you learn. Teresa, okay, nice to see you. Tess, how you doing? Okay, Ahmed, yes, created many promo videos that undoubtedly are very effective. There you go, there's somebody already saying it, good. Okay, again, share your thoughts, share your comments, let me know, okay? Please let me know. Guys, for those of you that have just signed on, I like love hearts and I like thumbs up, and I like more than anything else in the world for you to be really kind and do me a favor in return for me teaching you this, and that's just to press your share button. I'd love it if you could just press your share button and share this content with your audience. It would mean the world to me if you would do it. I'd be so grateful if you could share. Let me know if you're going to do it. If you're not, you're going to sit there stubbornly. Come on, you don't need to be stubborn. Think about the value that you're getting here. We've got loads more stuff to go through. All I want in return is for you to share my content and leave me a review on the Make It Happen page afterwards if you think that what I do is valuable for you. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so blogging, number 3. Number 4, okay, collaborate with influencers. Okay, let me give you an example. Influencers. I'll give you an example, okay, a real life example. If you watch my videos on YouTube, you'll see that I interviewed, and I've got a friendship with a lady called Sarah Al-Madani. Sarah and I are really good buddies, okay? Now, Sarah is an entrepreneur herself, female entrepreneur, single mum, okay, but she's one of the kindest, nicest people in the world. I would say she has something in the region of 300 to 400,000 followers across her audience. Now, if I said to Sarah, could you do me a favor, please? I don't know what you'd want from me. I don't know what kind of deal you'd want. Okay, but could you promote my content? Could you tell people that if they want sales training, they should come to me and they should follow me and engage with me? If I collaborated with Sarah, and Sarah posted to her audience my stuff, and I said to her, I don't know, I'll give you a cut of whatever I make out of doing it. I'll give you a commission. I'll give you 20% of whatever I make. It's in her interest to do it, number 1. And number 2, it gets me exposed to many more people, which can not only grow my audience, but also bring me new clients. And it's just a really easy way of generating leads. Collaborate with people. Best way to collaborate with people is being a good networker, being out there in the community and knowing who is out there doing it, okay? It really will make a difference. So who do you know in your community? Danny, nice to see you. Lee, how you doing? Okay, who do you know in your community that you can do that with? Now remember, it doesn't have to be someone maybe as grand as Sarah. Maybe there's people you know that have got 40,000 followers or 20,000 followers. Again, if they promote into their group, then there's going to be interest. If there's going to be interest, and those people that are interested are going to come in and say, well, I'm interested in this. Bang, you've got yourself a lead. Okay, you engage with them more. So these things, again, lots of you I know, I just know lots of you aren't going to do this. Okay, you're going to leave this and you're going to be motivated to go and do it, and then over the next few days it's going to wane. Okay, it's going to fade away and you're going to revert back to what you were doing. And I can't stress enough how ridiculously outdated so many methods of generating leads are. There are great tools that you could use and I urge you please to use them. Again, private message me if you want me to help you go through the whole process. I've got a team of people here. Okay, you can work with these team of people and they'll get this all done for you. Okay, so guys, if you've got any questions for me, let those questions come in. Okay, let me answer those for you. Okay, next one I want to talk to you about. Okay, number 5, why don't you create, okay, a quiz or a survey? Okay, a quiz or a survey on social media. If you create a quiz, okay, that's gone, Emma, that's gone. Okay, if you create a quiz or a survey, what will actually happen wonderfully is that you'll get engagement. I mean, you know, you've seen this in your Facebook feed yourself before, haven't you? You've seen this thing come down and there'll be a quiz in there and you'll be like, oh, that's interesting. And you go in the quiz and you answer the questions on the quiz. If you do that, okay, then you're the exact type of person as everybody else. They're sitting there scrolling, so you can do it. Who else have we got? Naeem, nice to see you on board. Hind, how are you, Hind? Nice to see you. Okay, who else we got? Some more people coming in. Come on in and come say hi. Who have we got? Ibrahim's here as well. So, guys, it's really, really important that if you think about creating a quiz, what you're doing is you're creating engagement. There's people that, you can design the questions. You can load the questions based around your industry if you want to, based around the kind of benefits that people will get with working with you. So don't underestimate the importance of that. Great idea. It's dead simple to do as well. So if you want to know how to do that, go onto YouTube and type into YouTube, how do I create a quiz on Facebook or Insta or whatever? How do I do it? There's like 50 million videos of people going, this is how you do it. They just tell you. All you've got to do is action it, okay? Or not. Choice is yours, isn't it? Action it or not, okay? So when I book a room, Spencer, your team of people will fill the room. Sean, exactly. My team of people will fill the room for you. Absolutely. If that's what you want, Sean, I can absolutely do that. No ifs, no buts, no maybes, okay? That's an easy thing to do, okay? They're going to be a bit stressed, but they can do it and you're going to have to pay them. But guess what? It absolutely can be done. All right, next thing. The old-fashioned way, but a way that's so incredibly beautiful and so incredibly wonderful and so incredibly gorgeous that you can never stop doing it. Ask everybody for referrals. I bang on about this quite a lot, but getting hot leads is absolutely phenomenal. I'll give you an example of somebody I worked with this year, okay, and we made referrals, everything. So he had, 70 clients. And I said to him, right, this is what you're going to do, because he was worried about getting business and didn't know what to do. I said, right, I'll help you. He had 70 clients. And I said, right, I want you to go and buy, a box of chocolates for every single client. And I want to go and see those clients as soon as you can. How many clients can you see a week? He said 20. I said 20, okay, that's a month's worth of people to see. Right, just under a month. Okay, so in 1 month, I want you to go and see everybody, all of your clients, and do your meeting with them. And at the end of the meeting, I'd like you to give them a box of chocolates as a gift. They will say thank you in that moment. When they say thank you, say, could I ask a favor, please? They will always say yes. Look, I'd like to grow my business further. I love dealing with people just like you. I know that you know people that I don't know. I'd really appreciate it if you could give me the names of 3 or 4 people that you know that I don't know. Well, he went and did exactly that because he got 3 names on average from everybody, 3 referrals, introductions on average from everyone he saw. How many referrals did he have? 210 referrals from his 70 clients. Those 210 referrals gave him massive amounts of opportunity. Of those 210 referrals, he booked in and saw 150 of them. So he had 50 appointments to see per month for the next 3 months. His business exploded, like literally went from chugging along, slowly plodding away, and it went boom and it blew up. When I told him what to do, he was very skeptical about it, but I just said, you've got to trust me and you've got to try it. This is the way you do it. And when he did it, he couldn't believe it, like literally couldn't believe it. It was a massive, massive result for him. So Lena, how are you? Nice to see you on. Jamal, how are you? Matt, how are you? Nice to see you. Rob Allsop, good to see you, mate. So this really is an art, and if you get it right and you do it the right way, I promise you, you can get massive, massive results getting referrals. So many salespeople either forget to ask, fear asking, or make up some bullshit excuse in their mind as to why they may be not worth referrals or they haven't earned referrals. You've got to get this out of your head. Everybody that you come in contact with know people that you don't know. Why not give them some value, look after them, give them a gift, encourage them to introduce you to other people? I can't stress how valuable that is. On its own, it's probably worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to each one of you every year in commissions just from referrals. So don't underestimate the importance of getting referrals. Next one, service. Okay, this is something that I find really bizarre, okay? Servicing clients. Oh, service, there we go. Servicing your clients. So many people don't look after clients. So many people don't look after clients. But if you really looked after your clients and you did everything you said you were going to do and then you over-delivered on that 10 times, what would happen is your clients would turn into raving fans and they would start finding people for you. Give people way more service than they'd ever expect. If you say you're going to see them every 3 months, go and see them every month. If you say you're going to call them once a week, call them twice a week. If you say you're going to do something in the next 24 hours, do it in 12 hours. If you say you're going to get something completed for them by the end of the week, do it tomorrow. Blow them away with amazing service. Give them every reason to have you on the tip of their tongue with every thought. By giving incredible service, you're going to generate loads of leads because they will be out there as a force, like an army of raving fans out there finding business for you. Now you might say, yeah. Look, I've sold loads of stuff and I've lived in 10 different countries around the world. I lived on every continent. And because I've lived on every continent and been in 10 countries, I know that it's not any different anywhere else in the world. I've worked in different industries. I know it's not different. Business to business, business to consumer, it doesn't matter. You can service the living daylights out of people and so they have a magical experience with you. Okay, hi Sarah, how are you? Stacey, how are you? Nice to see you. Guys, come and ask your questions. Let me know what your questions are. I'm giving you my love. Come on. I want some energy from you. Please bring me some energy so I can share stuff with you. Please, I beg you, give me your energy. Where's my love hearts? Where's my thumbs up? Where is everything? Tommy Keeney's on. Nice to see you, Tommy Keeney. Okay, Sean, no problem at all. Private message me, Sean. Guys, give me your energy. Come on, show me the love. Give me the shares. Give me the likes. Oh, I need that so I can give you even more. Get me pumped up as well. Because if I'm pumped up, my God, I'm on fire. You're just going to get me coming at you with all my barrels, with all my energy. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to have all these ideas and all these great tools that you can use. And bish, bash, bosh, before you know it, you'll be massively successful if you aren't already now. Come on, let's get that in there. That's nice. Some love hearts, some thumbs up. Come on, let's do it. Where's the shares? Are you sharing? Get them sharing. Get sharing. Come on, give me, I give you. Give me, I give you. Right, next one. This is something that I find, okay, salespeople dislike. Okay, they dislike it incredibly. Okay, and that's a CRM, a client relation management system. Lots of salespeople think a CRM is a place where they have to load data, load information, and it's a ball ache because the company want them to do it. And they've not really got the time or the effort or the inclination to do so. A good CRM system will help you identify within your client base, within your prospect list, and within your data, great leads if you do it properly. So with a CRM system, and I know you'll all have different CRMs, I can recommend one to you if you don't have one, but if you have an effective CRM system, it's really powerful. So one of the companies that I own, which is run by the wonderful, awesome Danielle, my business partner, okay, they created a CRM system for the sales guys. That CRM system alerts the client and alerts the salesperson when there's a shortfall in something the client needs to do. So when the client sits down with the salesperson, they're quite simply going through the CRM and the client's going, well, this is my situation. Okay, these areas obviously on the CRM are saying that I need to improve. The client's already seeing that themselves, and so the client's keen to do something about it. A really effective CRM system, like a really effective one, is worth its weight in gold. It's literally worth fortunes. A bad CRM system isn't worth much. Now, again, it will always be based upon the data that's input. If you don't input data correctly, okay, you're making lots of handwritten notes rather than using your computer to use the CRM. I see lots of people say to me, well, I can't really do it without having a notepad in front of me. You can, because you can get a Mac. What's that MacBook thing called? The
iPad?
No, it's not the iPad. iPad Pro. get an iPad Pro. It's got a pen on it. You can draw all your pictures on that. That goes straight into the CRM. Data goes straight into the CRM. And guess what? The CRM will look for the opportunities there. So I'm going to stress this because it's one of those things that people do, the old, oh God, I've got a CRM. But I promise you, an effective CRM will be worth fortunes to you. Again, 10 years ago, I didn't know this. I was like many of you, walking around going, bloody CRMs. Oh, everyone's moaning. Nobody wants to complete it. Nobody wants to put the data in. And I was going to have to employ people to just put data in because salespeople didn't want to do it. Then I learned the power of an awesome CRM, and it was just absolutely incredible. Okay. So whatever you think, okay, I promise you, whatever you think, a CRM will work well for you. Mustafa, how are you? How do you get a landing page to collect my customers' data? No problem, Mustafa, I'll deal with that afterwards with you. Okay, Tommy, how you doing, mate? Well done for getting up at the PSA the other day, mate. Power to achieve, I think you're at. Matt, you need to follow, everyone out there, follow Tommy Keeney, okay? This guy is incredible. He has got a story that will lift your spirits and you'll hold close to your heart forever. Okay, follow him. He's a great motivational speaker, a great inspirational person. Okay, he's a Scouser, that's the only thing that's bad about him, but everything else is amazing. So please, go follow him, okay? He's really, really awesome. Okay, Kieran says, I recommend Salesforce and its pipeline tool. Yes, Salesforce is a good one if you use it properly. Okay, absolutely. Okay, so use the right one. If you've got one that isn't good, be prepared to give it up and find something that's good. Or design your own. There's loads of programmers out there nowadays that will design something tailor-made for you, and it can have a big, big impact. Right, moving on. Okay, LinkedIn. Okay, and Facebook bots. You can talk to people nowadays by emailing people and by using Facebook Messenger to create communication with a bot. Now, if you went out and sent a Facebook message to 100 people and various people responded, you wouldn't know how to keep following it up. It'd be crazy the amount of stuff going on. So what a bot is, it's an automatic service where you put in an automatic message. Depending on what the prospect answers, okay, it then forms another message and it gives them basically options and it goes down. Remember that the charts that you see where it's like, okay, question here, then that's a yes, that's a no, and then that leads to further questions, and then that leads to further questions, etc., etc. A Facebook bot and a LinkedIn bot can work phenomenally well automatically to generate leads for you, like fully automated, to generate leads for you on a system, and that system can be really, really impactful at generating those leads. So think about LinkedIn and Facebook bots. Okay, I don't have that technology knowledge myself, but I know people that have. Again, Sean, I can put you in touch with these types of people too. Okay, absolutely can. So don't doubt. Okay, using Facebook, LinkedIn and Facebook Messenger bots. Okay, next thing to do. Okay, how to generate great leads. So just so you know, I get leads every single week come to me. And they come to me because of what I'm doing right now. This is not a pre-recorded event. This is me standing in front of a camera with my laptop right now with you. I'm talking to you live. Okay, got a frog in my throat, can't be edited out, I'm here live. If I fell over, you'd see it. If I swore, you'd see it. I'm live. And every single week I do this Facebook Live, and sometimes there's lots of people on the live, sometimes there's not. But there's loads of people that watch the live after the event as well, like loads, thousands and thousands and thousands do. Every single week, bar none, I have somebody from my Facebook Live or has seen my Facebook Live says, I really liked what you said, can you help me please? Every single week. Now, you don't need a camera and lights, all that kind of stuff. You really don't, okay? Amma's going on vacation. As we know, he's going to get married, yeah? So when Amma goes, I don't know how to use this wonderful piece of technology that he's got here. I mean, the most complicated camera I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know how to hold it, let alone turn it on. So I'm going to have to go back to using my laptop to do my live, okay? And my laptop, okay, I'm going to have one light facing me probably. My laptop microphone's going to be plugged in and clipped on here rather than this fancy stuff that I use now. And I'm going to be doing my Facebook Lives. I could also do my Facebook Lives from my mobile phone if I wanted to. So that you could do those things just as easily. It's the content and the authenticity that matters. But if you do a Facebook Live once a week, you'll build an audience, you'll build a following, people will trust you, you're adding value, and they're more likely, and remember that content stays on Facebook, and they're more likely to want to engage with you. Now, as you know, I'm high energy, I'm high drive, I'm passionate about what I do. You have to be too. You've seen Facebook Lives yourself before when that guy's like that, ha ha ha, and he's monotone and he's boring and his name's Neville or Nigel and he's like, oh, hello, let's talk about how we clean light bulbs. It's just like, who cares about that? Okay, even if you wanted to learn how to clean light bulbs, you probably wouldn't want to listen to him. So yes, you've got to be energetic, but plan your Facebook Live, go into detail about what you're talking about and remember about the value you can bring and you will get lots of clients just doing this as we're live sat here. Lizzie's there, Emma's there, I'm here, just live, and it creates a bunch of leads. Craig's, how you doing, mate? Laura, how are you? Nice to see you. Are you well? Okay. Mark, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Mark, yes. Kieran, okay, yeah, go. Keep going, guys. Give me your questions. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions. I want to see what you got to say. Okay, where's my love? Where's my hearts? Where's my thumbs up? Can I have some thumbs up? Can I have some love hearts? Can I have some shares? Can you share it? Okay. Tell me right now. Okay, respond to me right now in the comments box and just tell me in the comments box if what I've taught you so far has been valuable by writing yes. Okay, type in the comments box what I've added so far has been valuable. Just say, type in yes. Okay, what's your routine in the mornings to be so energized? Tommy, okay, I'll tell you that in a sec, mate. Okay, I'll answer all these questions for you. Okay, nice to see you. Guys, if this is valuable to you, promise me, just type in yes, it's valuable. I want to see it. Okay, I want to see in the box your yeses, okay, that this is valuable to you and it's worthwhile and you're enjoying it. Okay, and if you want me to teach you some more right now, I'll teach you some more. What is it, 8:40? Okay, I tell you what, I'll give you, what have I got? 2 more. I'll give you 2 more and I'll answer some questions, okay, and then I'll be out your way. Value. Let me give you as much as I can. Right, next point. Yes. Always valuable. Glenn Burrell, yes. Cheers, mate. Okay, Naresh, yes. Tommy, yes. Good, excellent stuff. Right. Doing a weekly Facebook Live is really, really important. Do not underestimate the value of that. Every one of you can do this. Don't play the game of, well, I'm not very good on camera. Don't give you that negative self-bullshit bollocks talk, yeah? Oh, but I'm uncomfortable doing that. So fucking what? Okay, I'm sure you're uncomfortable when you did your first skydive and you're uncomfortable when you did a bungee jump. Those things are fiercely frightening, but guess what? It's all okay in the end. We're all scared of doing stuff we haven't done before, so it's easy not to do it, isn't it? It's easy to hide behind what our subconscious is telling us to do, which is get back on the sofa and don't worry. Get uncomfortable. If you watch my first video on YouTube, I watched it today. It's like, I have to delete this video. It is so bad. In fact, Amma, delete my first video on YouTube, please. It's horrific. Okay, get it out there. But I had to start somewhere and I had to learn, and it's the same as all of you. You've got to learn, and a lot of the time, it's taking action that will make a difference. Make sense? Yes or no? Okay. SEO. You will get leads if you run SEO correctly, okay? Now, I get massive amounts of leads coming through, people interested in my product or my service. So I'm really happy about that. But if you ran your SEO well and you got onto your first place on your Google rankings, or you did Google AdWords, okay, you would generate leads because there are people out there looking for what you do. Okay, and the 2 biggest search engines in the world are Google, obviously, and YouTube. They're the 2 biggest search engines. So what do you do about your SEO? How do you manage it? And if you don't know how to manage it, why not employ a company to do it? I don't know how to do it. Okay, but you can employ a company to do it very easily. There's a company here in Dubai called USEO. A guy called Simon Bell runs a great business. Okay, he will do all of that for you for like really small amounts of money. Literally generate loads of leads for you by running your SEO correctly. If you're not doing, if you're not doing your search engine optimization correctly, then you really do need to think about that. So get your head around that. Okay, go find an expert to do it, okay? And if you're scared about a few things, there's loads of websites you can use. You can go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. You can go to peopleperhour.com. Loads of freelancers there that do loads of work at a very value for money rate. They're not expensive and they'll bring massive value to you. So look out for those types of things. Candy, how you doing? I mean, yes, okay, good. You're saying it's valuable. Good. You stopped it. Why do you keep doing the love hearts? Every one of you could have a go at that. Okay, good, excellent stuff. Right, there's the lead. There's 11 different options for you there. I don't know what's going to apply to you best. I don't know what you're going to resonate with best. But what I want you to do is to think about it. Okay, and by all means, come back to me and ask me more questions about it. I'll answer your questions now. Okay, and again, I've got them here. But if I don't say anything, hi Laura. If I don't say anything, then I might have not seen it. Okay, says CRM. Okay, so Tommy says, what's your morning routine to be so energized? I wake up at 4:30 every day religiously. I get up, okay, and I go to the gym. But because I'm one of these weird people, I get up and have a shower before I go to the gym. have a shower, have a shave, go to the gym, go work out. Okay, I put as much energy in. So I do 90 minutes. I do half an hour of running, cycling, rowing, whatever it may be, cardio. And then I'm doing circuits, which include weights and cardio for the next hour. I do that. I leave the gym. So 5:30, I get in the gym. I finish at 7. I jump in the shower at the gym. And then 7:30, I'm back out and I'm on my way to work. And that's my routine in the morning. But I need that because that helps me become energized. I know lots of people say, I couldn't wake up that time of day. I need 8 hours sleep. Tommy, do you know what? I know don't have a problem with this, but I guarantee you loads of people are full of bullshit excuses that they sell to themselves as to why they can't do it. Everyone, if you don't even go to the gym, you can all get up an hour early and go for a fast walk. Okay, even not an hour, for half an hour, you can go for a fast walk that will slowly become a jog and eventually become a run. We can all do this. All we need to put on is our trainers and get out the front door of the house. And you know, in England, it's cold in the winter. Guess what? Put a coat on, man up, for Christ's sake. You're not in the North Pole. Okay, so that's what my routine is first thing in the morning. How do you create a landing page? This is from Mustafa. How do you create a landing page to collect my customers' data? The best way and the easiest way to do it is to get an account, Mustafa, with ClickFunnels. It costs about, I don't know, $60 a month, $60 a month. It's nothing. Get a ClickFunnels account, and literally there's a step-by-step guide within ClickFunnels that they'll piece it together with you and for you. And you can create that landing page so quickly just by getting an account with ClickFunnels, okay? Follow Russell Brunson on YouTube, okay? Russell, Russell, surname Brunson, Brunson. Russell Brunson owns ClickFunnels and he's a mega cool dude. Watch his videos, okay? And then go and get a ClickFunnels account. It's not expensive and there's a step-by-step guide. Hopefully that will help you. Where Sean's saying that. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, excellent. Exactly what I do in your own voice. Okay, I've got any more questions you got for me? Ask your questions because I've got some questions here that have been emailed to me. Okay, Paul MacArthur's on. Paul, how are you, sir? Long time no see. Many years. I hope you're very well and your family as well. Candy, I hope you're well too. Right, okay, I'm going to answer a couple of questions here. Oh, got some questions come in by email. Okay. Michelle Ling from Manchester says, what are your thoughts on using Facebook ads to find good leads? Is it expensive? And do I have a business page to promote my service? And do I have to have a business page to promote my services? Yeah. Well, do you know what? Let me tell you about Facebook. Facebook want you to have a business page. And they want you to have that because that audience you build on your business page, they're then going to charge you for getting access to that audience. So you can post in that page, but not all of your audience will see it. So my Facebook page, I think 60,000 people on it, my company one. 60,000 people don't all see my content. However, you can set up a Facebook group, and on the Facebook group, everybody sees your content. So that's much better. Or more importantly, do a Facebook Live with the information you share to your audience within that group or within that page, and everyone will see it. So I think it's absolutely essential. Download Business Manager. It's a piece of cake to you. I'm thick, like a technophobe. I'm dumb when it comes to technology. It's not difficult. Honestly, it's not. Dominic Kravitz from Berlin. Okay, how do I get amazing leads? I've heard that LinkedIn is a great tool for this. What are your thoughts? I think, Dominic, I've answered that question in many of these different options for you here. So hopefully that has. If not, DM me. I'll happily talk to you. And for all of you out there, if you've got a question and you don't get the answer here tonight, then call me or message me and I'll call you. I'll talk to you. Okay, I want to help. Okay. Mark says, do you think apps are important in lead generation? No, I don't think apps are important. I don't think they're that important. They will become more important, but I don't think apps are that important. Okay, so I've been asked once if I've got an app for the Make It Happen University once. So there we go. That's a question from Mark, mate. Thanks very much, Tommy. Okay. So what have we got here? Hi, this is from Michael Larkin in Cape Town. Hi, God, Mike, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. A company recently contacted me saying that they'd sell me a massive database of potential leads for my business. Does this sound legitimate to you? I would look at the data, I would look at the leads, and I'd understand what actually is a lead. If they're going to provide you with names and numbers and email addresses, no, that's not leads, is it? That's just, I'm going to sell data that they've probably sold to 100 other people. So I'd be very, very, very suspicious. Jen from New York. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? I've been working in the financial sales industry for 5 years. I've found that recently word of mouth referrals aren't as good as they used to be. Yes, every time I deal with a client, I ask them for names and numbers of people who can benefit from my service. But I found that most of these people aren't interested in meeting with me because they claim they've already got a financial advisor or simply because they're too busy. What other approaches? never ask for names and numbers. Ask for introductions, and then ask the person to send a text message, a WhatsApp, an email to that person, letting them know that you're going to call, or better still, introduce you on a little group they set up on WhatsApp so that you can then talk to that person and arrange a time. Personal introductions are really, really valuable. To this day and age, they've never ever gone down in their value. From 20 years ago, 50 years, well, not 50, I'm not that old, but 20 years ago to today, a personal introduction is worth its weight in gold. It's not the process, it's not the outcome, it's what's wrong with your situation is the way that you're going through it. So your process is wrong, Jennifer. Change your process, you'll change your outcome. Trust me, works. So don't ask for names and numbers, ask to be introduced. Who do you know that I don't know? Would you introduce me, please? If you're in their office, ask them to introduce you to people in the company and walk them through the corridor so they can introduce you face to face. That's even more powerful. Karen Jenkins from Adelaide. Adelaide! Okay, Adelaide says, how many new prospects should I be searching for on a daily basis? I must send out about 100 messages on LinkedIn on a daily basis, only give 1 or 2 responses. Is there a quicker way to find potential clients? Yep, there's a whole list of those things. Hopefully that answered that question. Courtney from Joburg. My employer is living in the past. He still insists on us making at least 100 cold calls a day. I hate telemarketers, so surely that means everyone does. How can I convince my boss that we should stop using cold calling? Demonstrate to him, just say to him, look, can I run a test? Can I run an example of trying something different? Okay, can you give me a small budget and a month to try it? And then try these methods that I've put here. Demonstrate to him that there's better ways by ask permission. Say, look, I know that you want to do it that way. Please, can we just try? Can I trial something? I'll prove to you if you just give me a month. Maybe that's the way. If not, do it off your own back. Pay for it yourself, prove him wrong, okay? And then set your own business up and grow it yourself. No, I'm joking. Yeah, set your own business. Leave him and go and do something else. Okay, last question. Jim Wong from Hong Kong says, what's your opinion on networking events to find leads? I've been to 5 networking events this week and only managed to find 1 great prospect. At this rate, I'd rather be cold calling. What else works? Networking is not for prospecting. We all hate those people that turn up at a networking event. They've got their business card in their hand and they're walking around the event talking to you, pretending to be interested in you, handing out their business card because they want to pitch you for what they do. Networking is for networking, and networking is where you add value to others. Go and help people, build a network. Once that network trusts you and respects you, guess what? Then you can approach them. So that's what you're doing wrong. Hopefully that will help. Guys, it is now 8:51. I've been on here for 50 minutes. Hopefully it's been valuable for you. Please share this. I beg you to get everyone else to see this, your friends, your colleagues. It's really important that they can get some value from this. I would like you to do that. That would be my appreciation. Guys, whatever you do, make sure that you get out there. And until next week, you make it happen. I'll see you soon.